Hello everyone, welcome back to the Talos Principle 2. We have 2 more puzzles in this area, plus a whole bunch of question marks to investigate. So thank you for joining me today. Beautiful fox running by. We're going to move on to puzzle number 7. 7 and 8, unless anybody has anything to say. You do not. So puzzle 7. And that's going to be in this direction. Right, let's have a look. Breach. Okay. Let's have a look around. Oh, okay, this looks like what we need to do then. So we have the red emitter behind the gate. I'm guessing this pressure plate will release it. It does. Where does it connect to? So it connects up there. Comes down. That looks like... Oh, interesting. That's connected to a blue thing. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Okay, and then it's also connected to red over there. Did that actually work? Let me just quickly again stand on here. Can we see? I don't hear it connecting. Looks like it was, but I don't know what it does. Okay, we'll need to investigate a bit more then. Well, we do have another connector here. Okay, so it's blue. What else can we connect around here? Alright, so we have blue. Oh, okay, well, I guess we can double connect then. We can put that down there. Okay, so that opens up this. That allows us to get the accumulator. So we can connect that to that as well. Charge it up with blue, and then we can connect up to this one, which seemingly does nothing. Or okay, so we need to open this gate. Oh, okay, I understand now. So we're going to need to have the red and the blue powered. Okay, well, that's fine then, because we can actually disconnect this now. And we can put this on the pressure plate. That then activates the blue. Oh, I can't get through here now, though. Oh, because that's blue, isn't it? Okay, right, what we need to do then is we shut this down. We need to... oh no, this is going to be confusing. So we want to connect to that again and that. Let's take this for the moment. Maybe I can connect to this from this point. Oh, and that. Yes, I can get them both. Connect to that again. Yeah, so that's going to be the 2. That's good. Now we take that and we can put that there. That now opens up this. Brilliant. But now I need to ride this platform in to be able to get up to there. Again, it's one of these things, I think even me as a human, I could probably climb up that. I'm pretty sure the robot could do it, but that's not how this game works. We need to ride the platform and then jump on it. So we need to power this as well. How do we get that powered then? I mean, that is a very good question. How do we get that powered? We need another red, so that connector. But what else could we put on here? Nothing really. Okay, hold on. So the way that would work... Okay, maybe. Okay, let's at least I connect to this and so here. And when that gets connected to red, then that will power up. It will open up the gate, and this will be powered. Then maybe once it's through the other side, we can then somehow connect it differently. I don't know. Let's just get it through and see if that makes a difference. I don't. At the moment, I'm not too sure it will. So I need to stand on here. And we see that gate open up, and this comes through. Oh, actually, yeah, it doesn't need to be powered. It just needs to be at the end, because I can jump on it. It doesn't need to be moving. There we go. And now we want the connector. Oh, yeah. That's how we do it. We connect to what we're opening up. Oh, yeah. We just put the connector onto the pressure plate. And it's all open. I can jump up here, jump up there. Done. Fantastic.
An excellent solution.
Oh, thank you. I thought it was too. Right, let's dive out then. What are we doing now? One more puzzle in the area. Have we... What? Okay, hold on. Puzzle 8. Oh, hello, Mayor Hermanibus. We have a puzzle here. Oh, it's another one of these Sphinx puzzles. These are quite challenging. Yeah, taking a reference photo in case I want to figure this out later. So again, we need to try and figure out what these buildings represent, and there's probably something close by them. We've got a lot of these to do still. I'll probably dedicate an entire episode to going through and solving as many of them as possible. So they're quite challenging. I've done some of them, not many though. Okay, well let's move on to the last puzzle in the area. Puzzle number 8. Looks like we're going to go up here. Oh, okay, well we have a palm reader here. We'll do this first. Oh no, not this guy again. Lithrasir. Haven't been a fan of his musings thus far.
The reason I have always admired Alexandra Drennan is that even in death, she fought to see the world as it is, not as she wanted to see it. I say fought because I believe this is not an easy matter. It is a mental and spiritual struggle that we must undertake with great seriousness, even when we are joking. The ancients believed that for most of us, the world is a shadow cast by a flame, dimly seen on the wall of a cave. Our task is not to interpret these shapes, but to free ourselves from the cave itself.
Okay, don't necessarily have much of an issue with that one. It's just a little bit more of his pretentious waffles that he always goes on. We have this one here to listen to as well.
We have of late been told much about what the citizen owes the city. Loyalty, obedience, gratitude. And I will not argue with those who say that without some loyalty to a greater good, a man is little more than a savage. And I will even say that these days there are more savages amongst us than amongst the barbarians, who we call savages out of ignorance and arrogance. But there is another question that we are rarely encouraged to ask. What does the city owe the citizen? What must it offer to earn loyalty, obedience, and gratitude? And if, as we have said, a city is a kind of machine, should a machine that does not fulfill its purpose perhaps be repaired or replaced?
Yeah, this guy's obsessed with cities and that connection to citizenship and people. I kind of like what he's saying most of the time. I think so. Anyway, what we have, our last puzzle of the day, or this area anyway, transference. Right, so what do we have? An emitter and a connector. Was a driller? Yeah, driller. Or an item swapper with a teleporter on there. Well, what's this? I've not seen like one of these kind of walls before. A window. Do we drill through them? We do not. Oh, we could drill through here. What do we see then? So I guess we want to transport ourselves through. It's just a window, I guess. Yeah, just not seen them before. Okay, so we have the connector. At the moment, I don't see anything to connect to. Okay, I guess there's that. That goes all the way around. Oh, okay, that looks like that's going to go over the pressure plate there, but it looks like there is a gate in the way, so we probably need to get through there first. There's another connector. Right, okay, well let's get through there. Let's swap that for the teleporter. We can place the teleporter on the other side and teleport through. So yeah, this pressure plate, that opens that up. So I guess what I could do is put the teleporter down on the pressure plate. That opens up that gate. then what does this do? So that opens up that. So I guess we need to get the platform to go over here, and then we can jump on it and we can get up there. And I think that's okay. Look, we need to take the driller through as well. The driller can go through its own hole if you teleport with it. No, because that doesn't work. You have to pick it up to do that. I can't remember how I do it. I've done it before. There's a ladder there that brings us to here. That's interesting. Why would we even need that ladder? Because that area is not blocked off. I guess this area is blocked off if that gate activates. Okay, fair enough. Right, so we need to let's power the platform and get it over that pressure plate. That's probably the first order of business. So we need to... Actually, no, hold on. Let's just put that there for a second. We need to go back. So let's grab the teleporter. Teleport through. I'm trying to think... Or can you... Actually, let's just test something. Can we teleport through... how am I going to test that? I want to see if you could teleport through the window. I don't think I can teleport that. Unless I can see it here. We cannot. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we've learned things. Oh, okay, yes, we need that connector. So we could do this with one connector. We're getting blocked, so we probably will need 2 connectors, which means I need one. Okay, can I? Yeah, I can take the connector. Right, we have both connectors. Let's take the teleporter and just get this done first. I may need to actually put that through though. Oh, I don't know how this is going to work. Right, let's at least get this connected up. So I can connect to that. And we can watch where it goes. It's going to get blocked by the wall, isn't it? Okay, we can move it to there. That moves it along a little bit further. This can't be how we do it, but we're getting it further and further. Okay. Okay. Right, let's reset the connections. We'll put this here, and what's the... We can get it right in front here. Like that. Okay. So now, the only problem is I can't get the other connector through. Because I need all this stuff here. Okay, you know what? Actually, this might... Oh, that might work. Okay, I'll take the other connector. I've put the connector connected to the platform on the pressure plate. So I think that might work. I can now connect to that. Put that down. That then moves, and then when I can use these windows to see when it activates the pressure plate. There, take that, fantastic. So now I can swap that back out, place the teleporter through. So the only thing I need to do now is get the driller through, because now I need to somehow get the driller to drill through here so I can get through. And then I guess we're going to need to teleport through. Oh, there's still quite a few steps. Yeah, no, I definitely need the driller. I don't know whether that's kind of worth doing anything. And then how do I... Oh no, I can't back... I can get back out, but... How do I get that driller through? Hoping I can teleport from this position. Oh, hold on. Can I see it through? No, I can't. Oh, what about if can you teleport through these things? I think you can. Oh, and now I'm stuck though, aren't I? Because I can't get through. Right, let's try again. Okay, so let's quickly get back to where we were. We're going to want the teleporter. Hold on. So first of all, we'll drill the hole. the connector we want to get through. Right, we'll use the teleporter. Teleport through. Grab this, connect to the platform, place onto there. We are going to take the teleporter. Swap the teleporter with this. Connect that to that. Okay, we then wait for the platform to activate on the pressure plate. And we take that. So now we get the teleporter back. So then I think we want to take the teleporter, place it here, climb back on the ladder, pick up the driller, and teleport through. Fantastic, yes. Now we can jump up here, create a hole. We now need the teleporter. Jump up here, teleport through. Fantastic. Oh, it took a little bit of thinking, that one. I got there in the end. And now I can get out.
The founder has a remarkable gift for designing these trials. But then, she did have to overcome Elohim, whose very purpose was to design trials.
Yes, valuable input there, Mr. Mayor. Okay, so let's go search out for the question marks. So it looks like that's going to be the nearest one. We'll follow them on the little compass there. See what else we need to find. Okay, so this is one of the lost puzzles which we are saving for a later video. That's fine, that's that one done. There's another one just here. Let's go through these trees. Okay, palm reader, let's do this. Okay, against decay. From selected archive documents A to C. We live in a... Who did this one? Author unknown, don't know. We live in a decaying system, which in turn produces ideologies of decay to justify its existence. No matter what cultural signifiers they get packaged with, these ideologies come down to the same material result. The future for which the average person there is less of everything. To paraphrase Mark Fisher, we find it easier to imagine the decline of civilization than to imagine a civilization worth living in. Yeah, that's probably true. Those of us who still believe that humanity can thrive, that there is a path forward other than willful or accidental decay, are out of sync with the system. No matter how we phrase our arguments, they will be perceived in terms of whatever cultural signifiers the listener opposes. It's deeply frustrating, depressing, even infuriating situation. What can we do except patiently explain the hope conditions change? In other words, what can we do except have faith? Athena. This was written only a few months before the discovery of the virus. There was no time for conditions to change. Okay. Founding. Hypatia. Wrote this one. Hypatia's Journal, Volume 1, Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 882. It's been a while since I last wrote an entry in my journal. Much has changed in New Jerusalem. We've put up a good chunk of the planned living quarters, and the old storage facility has been converted into a movie theatre of all things. So we still argue a lot, but now it's mostly about which film we'll be watching next. Other construction efforts are going well too, although we've begun to run out of readily accessible resources. Our scavenging expeditions are ranging further and further afield with each passing month, and the sites that they have reported on sound truly marvellous. One day I might want to go and see for myself. It's a good thing in that regard that we're getting 2 new citizens soon, because everyone is as busy as ever. More hands to help us build our future. I can't wait to meet them. It's nice. I mean, arguing about what film to watch next, that's not a bad thing to be arguing about. Trevor. I do like Trevor. Trevor's got some good audio logs to listen to.
How is this supposed to work? The system is meant to last centuries. Centuries! And yeah, Chernyshevsky's plan, brilliant. absolutely brilliant. But I'm working with hardware that was deliberately designed to fail. Planned obsolescence, baby. Selling broken garbage just to make another buck. A buck you can't even spend because in a few more weeks, we'll be extinct. Was it worth it? That's the part that Alexandra doesn't see. The greed, the stupidity, the selfishness, the way that we created this whole situation in the first place. She wants you to be like us, but if you ask me, there's a whole lot of human history and behavior you can just throw away, chuck it in the trash, right? You have a chance at a fresh start. Make the best of it.
Yeah, God, that's something I've not even really thought about. Yeah, imagine that, a world-ending event that requires you to come up with amazing solutions using the technology on hand, and all that technology is designed to fail to make more money. Oh, that's awful. That's not a situation I'd ever thought about. Okay, anyway, we have another lab here. I really like Trevor's logs, though. They're eye-opening. Okay, what have we got down this one? This one's very green. Not a bad thing, I like colour green. Okay, what's this way? So we've got something... Okay, let's have a look up here first. Let's explore the room we're in. Palm reader. Oh, there's more doors. So, okay, what have we got going on here? Okay, so that looks... Oh, I see. That's like one of the sprites that we have to chase around, following the path. Maybe this is kind of giving you an indication on how they developed that part of the technology. Let's see what it's got to say for itself. From Arkady Chenevsky in Our Likeness, Essays on Humankind Reaching Adulthood. War is the crudest, most obscene human activity. It may justly be called an abomination, for it is the absolute negation of conscious human will. There is only a single cause of war. For all the endless deceptions that are foisted upon us, that is the acquisition of resources. Varied ideologies are constructed to justify this crude behaviour, this childish degeneration of thought and communication, but history reveals the ruthless, unflattering truth. We imagine the Crusaders as fanatics of a cause willing to die for their religion, yet the Fourth Crusade culminated not in the conquest of Jerusalem, but in the looting of Constantinople, setting the stage for the triumph of the very enemy that the Crusaders claimed to oppose. Why? The answer, as with every war, is the same. It is popular amongst the ghouls of the establishment and their misanthropic friends in the intelligentsia to ascribe the persistence of war to human nature. The careful observation of the facts reveals the opposite to be true. Individual human beings must be broken in order to submit to war, their minds distorted by ideology and their bodies by poverty and ruthless training to make them compliant. Without force, the majority of human beings only seek to protect themselves and are traumatized by the act of killing. If it is resources that are the core cause of war, then it is only in the production and distribution of resources that an answer may be found. It is not enough to morally condemn war, we must work to prevent the material issues that endanger us all. Interesting point. Okay, another message to Athena from Guta. Dear Founder, I'm afraid that we're losing our humanity. We're angry at each other, always disagreeing about everything, unable to forgive each other for being different. I don't know how much longer, and I don't know what could save us. Please help us, Founder, please. So we don't know, like, when this was sent, how long ago. Okay, so this is this trial thing that's been going on. We still don't really know what this is. Resuming trials with new protocols, energy output contain no errors, advanced synthesis, lossless conversion. Looks like they're getting more, or hyperbolic growth. They're getting more and more successes by the looks of it. This is what Athena was doing, like creating these puzzles or this area, or we don't really know. Alright, okay, well we have several doors to check out here. There's another palm reader. From Byron. From Byron to Athena. I just wish I knew why you didn't tell me. Oh, tell her what exactly? And how recent is this? Message to Drennan. To Alexander Drennan. Who do you think you are, playing God like that? When Mother Nature has finally found a way of getting rid of us, you come up with this harebrained scheme to keep our destruction of the planet going. Just try for 1 second to think about something other than your own arrogance and hubris, Alexandria. Try to imagine what you're really doing here. Without your robotic perversions, the future looks beautiful. No more humans murdering everything in our path. The skies clear up, the stars become visible again, the rivers stop being filthy, and after a few decades they're full of fish again. Dolphins and whales roam the seas like their ancestors did. The cities turn into jungles. Bats nest in the skyscrapers where hedge fund managers used to ruin lives. The earth lives on as it was meant to, peacefully and quietly, until someday in the distant future when it all ends, like it was also meant to. We take your path. We continue our rampage. We place ourselves above the animals. We think we know better than Mother Nature. We violate all boundaries. We ruin all purity. Perhaps we even defy death just so we can keep spreading our filth. Then we spread to other planets, do more of the same. And in the end, what have we left behind but plastic and radiation? Think, Alexandra, isn't it better for beauty to return to the Earth, for us to acknowledge that intelligence was a mistake, and to gracefully exit while we can? Stop this. Go spend time with your friends and loved ones before the end. Let it go. Let us all go. Let there be peace. We don't know who sent that one. Okay, Miranda says, I don't understand how someone could hate humanity so much. This person must have been full of sadness and frustration to write something so ugly. Athena, I try to understand it as well, but I still don't. Yeah, that's an interesting point. I bet there are definitely people who would take this point of view that, hey, maybe the world is better off without humanity. I think that's not really the goal of the species is to survive. I think if we can make ourselves survive a disaster or into the future, then we should do it, but it needs to be done responsibly. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, from the complete works of Straton of Stratodiera. In killing a philosopher for asking questions they did not like, the Athenians committed themselves to the tragedy with an ironic ending. Some will say that his true crime was his friendship with Alcibiades, I'm not sure how you say that, the shameless deceiver of idiots and buffoons, and the insipid brute Critias, and that he was executed as an enemy of democracy. That he was the latter can hardly be denied, for Socrates asked not too many questions, but too few, or he would not have survived the rule of the 30 tyrants. Yet in the end he got what he had asked for, a tyrannical decision made by would-be wise men against the spirit of freedom, which he obeyed like a knave, and the Athenians, in fulfilling his wishes, strangled the roots of democracy while seeking to preserve it. Ouch, no wonder Straton wasn't popular. People who speak the truth at all times really are. Yeah, as I say, I don't really know my history in this one, so I'm not entirely sure what the story is it's referring to, but can't comment on that one too much. Right, okay, well that's that one done then. We've done that, we've done that. What's that? Anything? No. So I did see there was another door down here. Is this... I think that is where we came in. Yeah, and then this is the other one. I don't think there's any more. No, okay, so let's go through here. Another pump reader. That was a big old data storage thing here. All these servers. Okay. From Thesla. Our beloved founder, know that I do not believe any of the lies the expedition is spreading about you. We don't know what this says. It's corrupted. It is right. This Prometheus illusion is just a test. We will resist temptation as you once did. We will not disappoint. Praise your name, Thesla. So this is obviously recent. This has been sent here while we've been out on our expedition, because they're talking about us and what we're doing now. This person, I think, is very misguided. You've seen many kind of messages from them before. They're very devout to this kind of false idea of what the founder is. Okay, the history of Athena. Something here was first published as Athena, a novel, and retained that title for its first 3 printings, now highly sought after. After a lull in popularity, it was reprinted as Athena Reborn, a novel. This edition retained the same text but included some of the author's poetry. The next edition, however, published long after the author's death under the rather embarrassing title Athena's Truth, included severe cuts and drastic changes to the text in the interest of updating it for modern audiences. This particularly affected the last chapter, Anthropogeny, which the editors accused of scientism and human supremacy. Science wonderkid Alexander Drennan was one of the few to come to the novel's defense, writing in a long essay that the novel's clear-eyed belief in the value of Athena's journey towards humanity had been essential to shaping her own views, encouraging her to pursue science as a vocation rather than a career, and that changing the text constituted an attack on the author's unique artistic and philosophical vision. Alex, who hurt you, Lamau, as one of the editors commented on the popular social media platform. Yeah, that's a really intelligent response, isn't it? Nadia Sabrai of the Institute of Applied Memetics also got involved in the discussion, backing Drennan, resulting in a long but unsuccessful campaign to oust Sabrai from her position as head researcher. I don't know what this says. In the current context of ecological catastrophe, as evidenced by the recent extinction of the orangutan, clumsy editing aside, do the critics of the novel perhaps have a point after all? Is a philosophy that places humans above nature and sees science and technology as the only valid tools the cause of all our troubles? What about other ways of knowing, other ways of living? Oh, that's interesting then. So they're saying that, this philosophy placing humans above nature kind of ends up with the extinction of the orangutan, because I suppose orangutans were a lower priority. Very interesting. Okay, I think that is everything here then. So let's find our way back out. Or is that another lost puzzle? Must be. This must be another lost... Yes, it is. Okay, that's another lost puzzle. Alright then, do we have any more? Can we see any more question marks? Looks like we might have found them all. Okay then, so now it is time to go back to the gate and work on the Tetronimo puzzle. Let's get through to that central tower and see what's awaiting us there. Okay, there we go, that's where we're heading to. Oh, look how many pieces I've got to use to solve this puzzle with. Oh, they're definitely getting harder then. Although they... Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's not right. Now, I'm making it a little bit easier by making the opening here very narrow. I think we're going to want this one then in that case. So then we can do it this way. Okay, let's try that. I don't know if I'm doing this right. No, something's gone wrong there somewhere. Okay, let's go back. That's not going to work. Let's take out these ones. Let's put in this one here. Oh, is that going to match up? Yes. Oh, nice. That wasn't too bad. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's move on then. Gosh, it's very imposing. So I wonder how long it's been here as well, because I mean, all these kind of statues look like they look corroded. Oh look, they are actual. They're not like of humans. They're of the robots, or the robot humans, should we say? I wonder if there are anyone in particular. All right, let's go inside. Okay, let's go. Right, who's going to be waiting for us? I think we had the Sphinx last time, was that right? It's been nice to speak to Prometheus since we freed him recently. Ah, it's the Sphinx again.
This is the last time we will speak, creature of clay. Together, we have told the stories of ancient gods and heroes. But the golden ages of the past are distant. The gods have retreated to their high places, and there are no heroes amongst men. In days gone by, I was renowned for my riddles. But you, creature of clay, are a riddle without an answer.
Okay, we can say we can find my answer. We can say I don't need an answer. Existence is enough. I have an answer, you just can't see it. I kind of like that one. Kind of throwing it back at the Sphinxes can be kind of vaguely irritating. But honestly, yeah, existence is enough. Just to exist, that is the answer, I think.
Let us hope that it is. Farewell, creature of clay. Remember my stories, and do not let the flame burn you.
Alright. Warning duly noted. Alright, we've done it. We've activated the tower.
An unsettling amount of energy. I would hate to see what would happen if one of those beams was aimed at something else.
Why do you think that? Nobody else has thought about aiming the beams anywhere else. I'm suspicious of that guy. And have been since the beginning, I think. Okay, right, well, this area is done. We're going to go back and we're going to move on to the next area. That's going to be in the next video, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed that one. As always, I absolutely love this game. It's been my favourite game of 2023, and still continuing into 2024. It is just so good. Yeah, I'm going to make my way back to the transport. Ready to go onto the next area. Yeah, so if you have enjoyed it, please do let me know by leaving a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Would really like to reach 500 subscribers as soon as possible. Would love to get to 1,000 by the end of this year. That'd be a nice little goal. I think would be really good. Very challenging, although, but you know, you can help me do it if you like. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.